Good afternoon, soldiers. Thanks to your efforts, we've made significant progress in following the mask's trail. Unfortunately, it's been 3 months since we've picked up on any new intel, and we are still no closer to finding him. However, our recent troop surge has brought our numbers past 2,500, and we are confident of mission success. The first order of business is to brief the new recruits with a summary report of what has taken place since the release of the previous A9 mission briefing video. The initial covert video transmission sent by the mask contained 3 major leads which were quickly extracted by our operatives. The most obvious was the set of coordinates displayed on the mask's GPS, which pinpointed a location in Toronto, Canada, where we saw him planting the first crypto tag. This was subsequently recovered by Corporal Melon Queen, who was in Canada at the time for some R&R. In addition to the crypto code segment, the tag also referenced an Agent Bean, who we now suspect is an operative in the clandestine gamer army A1 division assisting the mask on his mission. The second lead from the video was a Morse code sequence generated by the mask on his cell phone. The decoded phrase was necessary to gain access to the IP address that he input on his keypad. A website referred to as Lefties, apparently set up by the mask to further guide special ops. Corporal Manic Intoxicant and Specialist Dr. Toker were the first to discover that he had established a cover as a civilian tourist using a travel blog website to disseminate additional covert intel. It appears that the blog has been compromised and operatives should consider the site an unstable source of information. A few days after the recovery of the first tag, Corporal Melon Queen received a document provided anonymously by a hotel concierge. As mandated, she immediately posted it to the Gamer Army archives, where it was analyzed by other operatives. Private user PJX determined that the photograph referenced a location in Paris, France. Private Vic volunteered to scout the area, flying from our base in Norway, but was unable to locate the tag due to insufficient intelligence at the time. Later, through a hijacked Hack 5 transmission, the mask revealed a secret room at Lefties where a password-protected CDA file yielded an image embedded with self-referencing pixel coordinates of the hidden Paris crypto tag, subsequently retrieved by Corporal Virus 52. As surmised, this second tag also contained a crypto code, as well as a reference to another possible A1 agent named Falcon. Specialist Dr. Toker made contact with Agent Falcon using ICQ. As Agent Falcon only communicated in French, he was forced to translate the conversation using a babblefish. Agent Falcon revealed additional details of the mask's mission, indicating that he was attempting to recover a missing top-secret device. Recovery of the third tag was instigated by a covert GA ham radio operator, whose call sign was leaked in the initial briefing video. He received a satellite transmission and provided it to GA operatives, who were already in contact with him. The audio transmission contained a modulated slow scan TV signal, which when decoded by Private Azathoth, yielded a proximity photograph of a desert location, corroborated by travel blog intel. The photo contained an old iron gear, which led specialist Dr. Toker to make a connection to another internet show, apparently usurped by the mask. Corporal Rancor deciphered the inscriptions on the gear referencing a specific episode video frame, which yielded the name of an intersection later determined to be located in Arizona, USA. The tag was subsequently recovered by specialists Upright Citizen and Ajax, who pinpointed the exact location based on travel blog intel and a geographic image. We commend these operatives for the field recovery video they prepared in accordance with GA protocol. The hunt for the fourth tag began when Corporal Raven Xavier and Private Night Whisper received post from an unknown source named Violet LaRue, which contained a CD of white noise. Following extensive analysis, operatives determined that the sender's name was an anagram for ultraviolet, but no further intel was extracted from the audio. A travel blog once again spurred operatives into action, referencing Lefty's jukebox, where additional white noise was discovered. There was also a reference to a phone call specifying a date and time, but no location. A breakthrough on the audio files was made by Corporal Rancor, who determined that by comparing the CD audio with the jukebox audio, a pattern was revealed. The jukebox noise was 180 degrees out of phase. Mixing the two signals neutralized the noise as a result of destructive interference, leaving behind a clear audio recording of a subway PA announcement and a ringing phone.
This is a Bronx-bound 2 express train. The next stop is 14th Street.
Another break came when Private Time Cruiser Mike received a postcard apparently from M. Freeman. Text on the postcard referred to Liberty City, a possible gaming alias to New York City. When examined under ultraviolet light, the card revealed what appeared to be the floor plan of a subway station. Piecing together information from the postcard map, the audio recordings, and the travel blog, A9 specialist Upright Citizen reconned the site and notified Corporals Brenner and Django to await a potential phone call at a public phone in the subway station. At the indicated time, the phone rang, and a man identifying himself as Cartland spoke to the operatives under the guise of a tourist calling his mother. The tag was subsequently recovered based on intel provided during the call, and additional details about the top-secret device were revealed. The fifth tag required a minimal effort to decipher the clue chain, certainly not something we have come to expect. Since that was the last time that we have heard from the mask in over 3 months, we suspect that this crypto tag may in fact have been a red herring intended to deceive his captors. As such, it is possible that the recovery efforts by Corporal Drancoin and Private Rebound may have been in vain. We now know that the mask was assigned to recover a top-secret device capable of causing tremendous devastation, and that he was being assisted by a worldwide network of A1 sleeper agents. He was aware that he was being trailed and had the foresight to plant crypto tags at his various A1 rendezvous points as a precaution in the face of capture. Wherever he is now, it seems that he has sporadic access to equipment which allows him to leak information to the general public in hopes that it will be picked up by Gamer Army operatives. The tags recovered to date appear to be part of a larger set, so we are counting on you to continue with the mission. Even though the initial trail of clues has been solved, new recruits are encouraged to solve the mission segments on their own in order to sharpen their skills. If you require guidance, you should refer to the detailed mission summary in the Special Ops Forum, or contact other operatives in the IRC PP Ops channel. We were growing concerned over the lack of any new intel over the past few months. However, we have recently acquired a potential new lead through an intercepted GSM call picked up by our operatives in Europe. The audio will be released for analysis shortly. Finally, GeneralDouglas has personally authorized promotions to all those who have actively participated in the mission to date and has prepared the following address.
Soldiers, let me begin with grats to the men and women of A9 Division for all their efforts. Good to see intel sharing within our corps. But enough is, head eyes straight forward. We have a missing operative, and some new intel. The boys at GAHQ picked up a transmission and will pass that to you ASAP for review. In the meantime, we have begun our campaign of ownage, organizing platoons for gaming competitions and targets of opportunity in RL. I hear from Colonel Pappy he has trained you hard and you are ready for action. Remember, you are the few, the pro, the elite. Good game, soldiers.
Good luck, soldiers. End transmission.